Hi everyone. Today's video is going to be something that I have received numerous requests for, and that is a makeup video. A lot of people want to know what products I use or what I would recommend, so I thought that I would do that video for you all today. I'm going to start out by saying that I don't wear a ton of makeup. Obviously, mascara, for me, that is the one thing that I have to have as far as makeup goes. My eyelashes are blonde, and when I say blonde, I mean they're pretty much white. So without mascara, like, you can't see them at all. I'm not one of these people that looks a whole lot different without makeup on. I know some people that just look completely different, but that's not me because I really don't wear that much other than the mascara. So my eyes are pretty much the only thing that looks really different. But anyway, I thought that I would go ahead and make this video for you all today. Like I said, I don't use a lot of products, but yeah, I'm more than happy to share with you all what I use. I don't really have this planned out as far as what I'm going to go to first, so I'm just going to go in my makeup bag, and whatever I pull out first, that will be what I talk about. So this is the bag that I have most of my makeup in. Well, actually all of my everyday makeup in. And it's got a little fuzz on it because it's in the bathroom and my cats are always going under there. But anyway, I got this from my stepsister, and this was kind of a thank you gift for all of the bridesmaids and the people that were actually part of the ceremony for the women, and then the men got like I think a $25 gift card or something, so it was really nice. But I absolutely love this. I can't fit everything in there and still be able to zip it up, but that's okay because I don't really need anything bigger than this. This is perfect. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you is the foundation that I use, and this is CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous, and it's a 3-in-1 with foundation, sunscreen, and it's awesome. This hands down is my absolute favorite. It hasn't been out too long. I want to say a year, maybe a little longer. At least that's when I noticed it in the store, but I have never found anything that I like as much as this. The wear is absolutely awesome. Like, I put this on, I usually get ready, I don't know, between 8 and 9 every morning, somewhere around there, and even without a primer, this stays on throughout the day. When I take my makeup off at night, and when I mean night, I'm talking about 11, 12 a.m., I still have a really, really good amount of this on, and I don't put a lot of makeup on. With this, I do one pump on my hand, and I'll kind of dot it wherever I want it, and then, you know, kind of just kind of press it in, and then I'll kind of rub it in with my hands. So I don't use a whole lot. So the majority of this is still on more than 12 hours later, and I think that is amazing. I've never ever found a foundation that I like as much as this. It is very reasonably priced. I believe this is, I think it's $9.99 or something at Walmart, which there may be some that are less than that at other places. I don't know. That's just where I typically buy mine. I am in the shade Ivory, and that is the lightest color that they make as far as this goes. I wish there was a shade between this and then the next, because I feel like this is just a tiny bit too light for me in the summer. In the winter it will be fine, but in the summer I just feel like it's a little bit too light. But then the next shade up is definitely too dark, so I just kind of go with this. But I would definitely recommend this. As far as skin type goes, I I think anyone, if you have, I have somewhat dry skin, and it's never been an issue with this for me. I just can't say enough good about this. I think even if you have oily skin, that this will work for you. Yeah, so I would definitely recommend it. I'll get to my primer that I use in a second, but with this, I really do not use a primer because, number one, I feel like it's somewhat of a waste because, like I said, at the end of the day, I still have a really generous amount of this that is still on, and I almost feel like with a primer, it's too much. You can tell a difference. It's kind of hard to explain. This is why I probably should have written something down, but anyway, it's almost like it's a little bit too thick, and I notice throughout the day, especially right here, I don't like the way that that looks when I wear a primer with this. However, with that being said, every once in a while I do put a primer on with this, and I'm not really sure why. I guess I keep thinking that maybe it will look different, but so far it hasn't. But yeah, so this is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. And I'm a big fan of, this has the pump on it, as you can see. And I'm a big fan of the pumps as opposed to the ones without the pump, because I like knowing the exact amount that I'm putting on every single day, and I like it to be consistent. So if I can just do one pump on my hand and put it on, I'm good to go. Okay, next we have mascara, and I use Maybelline's Falsies Volume Express, and oh gosh, I can't even read this. I know what color it is. It's Blackest Black, so this is the darkest mascara that you can get. And this is what it looks like. This is about $6, maybe a little more depending on where you get it from, but this stuff, I don't even know. I could not live without it, honestly, because I don't have to have foundation or any kind of powder on, but I definitely have to have mascara on, and this stuff is by far my absolute favorite. I think, I want to say I was wearing this in high school, but I don't know if it's been out that long, but I've been wearing this for a very long time, and there have been times when I've kind of switched it up a little bit, but to me, no. There's nothing that can compare to this as far as the price goes, and as far as just what it does. I absolutely love it. It's really easy to apply. I'll show you. So that's what that looks like. And I don't know. I've tried CoverGirl, I've tried various other mascaras, and this just works really well for me. I put 2 coats on. I'll put one coat on this side, then one coat on that, and then go back to that one, and then go back to that one. And that's usually pretty much how my mascara routine goes. Every once in a while, I'll add a little more throughout the day if I've been outside a lot, or if I just feel like they're not as dark as I want them to be. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And that, like this right here, lasts me, I'd say probably about a month, which I know I use a lot of it, so I guess that's not that bad. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the mascara. It's the best in my opinion. Out of everything today, that would be the #1 thing that I would recommend, as crazy as that sounds, because I know I went on about the foundation and how good that was, but the mascara is definitely like 5 stars in my book. Absolutely. Okay, next, this is actually a mineral powder, and it is by Pure. It says 4-in-1 pressed mineral powder makeup, and my shade is light. I really like this. This, I can't remember, I think I said it was by Pure, but this is what it looks like. And these you have to either order online or you have to get them at a store. I usually, like, not Walmart or something, but like a specialty store. I usually get mine at Ulta. And this runs, I think I paid $25 for it last time. And to me, that's a little expensive as far as makeup goes. I'm not someone that likes to spend a ton of money on makeup. However, with that being said, this is, the mirror's a little dirty, but this is the size. And this lasts me, the way that I use it, for a good 6 months. Probably more like 8 months. When I originally bought this, this was advertised as a full coverage mineral powder. I've never really been able to get full coverage out of this. If I put on a ton, then I get a decent coverage, but it's never as good as it is with foundation. So what I like to use this for is I'll put my foundation on and then I use just a little bit of this and I'll put it over my foundation, and I feel like that just kind of sets the foundation for the day. And this, it works really, really well with the CoverGirl. So it's just almost like they were meant to go together. I don't know how else to explain it, but it looks really good, I think. And this is another one that I almost feel like in the winter that this is just a tiny bit tiny bit too dark for me in the winter. But there's one other color below this that's a little lighter, but that color is definitely too light. So I have this, which is just a tiny bit too light, and then this, which is just a tiny bit too dark. So they kind of offset each other, and it's pretty much a natural color. One thing that, oh my goodness, I cannot stand is when you see women and they have a line right here and it's so obvious that, you know, they're not in the right shade, and I don't know, that's just always bothered me. So ladies, definitely make sure that you kind of, you know, at least smooth it out a little bit. I don't know, that's so, I don't want to say annoying because that sounds so bad, but I just remember in high school there was this girl and she was so popular and everybody loved her, and I don't know, she wasn't very nice to me. She made fun of me about my hair, but she had an orange line going all the way across her face every day, and I thought, you know, maybe I should just kindly tell her, you know, maybe if you just kind of blend it out a little bit, and not even though she was really mean and ugly to me, not be mean and ugly to her, but just do the right thing and help her out. But no, she made fun of me too many times, and so I was just, every day when she got on the bus, I was just kind of looking at her and just thinking in my head, I know other people see that. So yeah, I don't know, that was kind of a random story, and that had nothing to do with any of the products that I'm showing you. So I may actually edit that out, who knows. I don't know. This is what happens when I do not plan what I'm actually going to say on here. So yeah. This is a concealer that I use, and I'm in the shade Light 100. This is the lightest shade that they have. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I've been using it for several years. It is the Blemish Heal technology, and I'm really strange. I don't break out hardly at all, but when I do, it's usually like around here, and it's from my cats because I have a really bad habit of letting them lick me on my face down here, and I know that's horrible and probably disgusting, but they're so cute. I can't help it. So yeah, that's what that's from, and every time that I let them do that, I pretty much know within the next, I don't know, day or two that I'm going to get at least one little blemish somewhere. I've got one. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but I've got one right there, right now. But anyway, that stuff is really good. It not only conceals your blemish, but it also helps heal it. I don't really know. Let's see. It says helps clear and prevent acne blemishes, but I don't really know what it has in here that does that. I don't know. It doesn't say. But I would definitely recommend this. This is rather expensive for the size. I believe this is about $9. But once again, this right here will last me probably at least about a year. So you definitely get good use out of it. I did at one time try to use it as a concealer, like an under eye concealer. I know it says it's for blemishes and stuff, but I just wanted to see as far as an under eye concealer goes, and it was not good for that. So if you do get that, I would just recommend, just like it says, just using it for blemishes, and it works great for that. And speaking about under eye concealers, this stuff is amazing. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and let's see, treatment. It's a dark circle eraser and treatment concealer. So not only does this conceal up under your eyes, it also it's a treatment, so it actually helps. It's not just something that's going to conceal it and then you wash it away and that's it. I've definitely noticed a difference since I've been using this. I found out about this from Loie Lane, and I think I'm going to link her channel in the description below because she's amazing. That's really all there is, and she's so incredibly beautiful, and I love her videos so much. Whenever I'm in doubt about makeup or if I need to look at a review, I go to her channel first to see if she's done a review on it, and that's how I learned about this. Basically, I'm going to apologize because this little cap is pretty dirty, but there's a sponge on the end. And so you turn this, and then you take this and you just put it on under your eyes. I usually do 2 or 3, just like that. And then I will pat it in, and then, very gently. I know people say use this finger right here, your ring finger, to do it, but I think as long as you're very gentle with it, it's not an issue, but you do definitely want to be very gentle up under your eyes. So yes, I would definitely recommend this. I believe this was like $8 or $9 as well, and this is another one that will last me an incredible amount of time. I'd say another probably 8 months is what I get out of this, at least, maybe even a year. But it's amazing, and I think I've said the word amazing so many times that it's going to look ridiculous or sound ridiculous, so I apologize for that. Okay, let's see. I debated whether or not I should actually talk about this because it's not anything that I've been using in quite some time, but it is the NYC New York Color Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder, and it's just, I don't even know if you can see that. Most of it's worn off, but let's see. Oh, now I've got powder everywhere. That's great. That's what the inside of the container looks like. Oh, this is getting everywhere. Oh man, I'm gonna have a big mess to clean up. Okay, so anyway, I bought that at Walmart last year, and it was just kind of one of those things where I was out of town. Once again, that seems to happen a lot, and I forgot my pure makeup powder, so I got that, and I think it was like $2. It was definitely under $3, but I got that, and I was absolutely in love with it, and I wore it, gosh, for probably 4 or 5 months straight, and then I don't know, I didn't feel like it looked as good on my skin several months later for some weird reason. I don't know if something changed with me or if it was just the powder itself. I don't know, but if you're looking for something that is extremely cheap and I would say it's a pretty decent powder. Then I would definitely recommend that. Let's see, I am in 741A translucent. That is the shade that I'm in, and that is, I believe that is the lightest that they have. I'm almost 100% sure. And that it's a really good color for me in the winter, not so much in the summer because it is incredibly too light in the summer. I mean, even more so than what I was talking about with the foundation. It looks pretty bad. I actually tried it the other day and I couldn't. I had to take it all off because it was way too light for me. So yeah, and I'm looking at all of the powder that I spilled. I'll have to get that up after this video. But yeah, it's definitely a good cheap buy. I don't know that I would really recommend it to people with really dry skin. My skin is somewhat dry, and I do remember I had a little bit of issue right around here and right here on my nose with it. But other than that, it was really good. And I think as long as you moisturize, you should be okay. So it's probably not that big of a deal. Let's see. Next, I guess I will talk about the primers that I occasionally use. I really don't use them that much anymore since I have the CoverGirl. But my absolute favorite primer is the Hard Candy. This is the Sheer Envy primer. I don't know. I bet you can get this at probably any drugstore, more than likely, but I usually get mine from Walmart, and it's about $10, maybe a little less. But once again, this lasts me forever, and I don't put very much on at all. I usually just do one little drop, and then I will rub it together and put it on, kind of let that set for a minute, and then I will go ahead and put my foundation on. But once again, with the CoverGirl foundation, I honestly cannot tell a difference as far as how the makeup wears throughout the day with the primer or without the primer. And really, if I had to choose one, I would say don't use a primer with that. But that's just me, and you know, maybe it's just my skin type. Everybody's going to be different, so primer might work for you with that, but for me, I'd just rather not use it. And the next one is, this is the Smart Shade primer. And, ooh, that top looks really dirty for some reason. I don't know. The reason why I got this is because I could not find the Hard Candy primer. I think I went to all of the Walmarts around here and nobody had it. They all had, there's another one. I can't remember the name of it, but it's almost in like a light grayish bottle, a Hard Candy. And I can't stand that one. That does not work well for me at all, but that's all that they had. And they were even out online on Walmart, so I bought this as kind of something to use, not really expecting to like it, but I did like it. I think I like it just as much as the Hard Candy. And this says Perfect and Correct Primer. That's basically all it says, so yeah. Well, just on the front. On the back it says, instantly smooths and color corrects skin, lavender to even out the brighten skin tone, green to reduce redness. I can't even read today. I don't know, guys. This video might not ever get posted. We'll have to see what it looks like when I'm editing it, but anyway, I apologize. I'm just not with it today for some reason. But yeah, if you don't like Hard Candy, or if you just want something different, I would definitely recommend this primer, to just give it a try. I like it, and I would definitely buy it again. It just depends on, Hard Candy I think is always going to be my go-to, but yeah, that would probably be a very close second as far as primers go. Okay, last, this is going to be what I use as far as lip gloss goes. I've talked to so many people about this since I started filming that it is not even funny. Everybody wants to know what lip gloss I wear in my videos. I don't have any on right now, so I will put some of this on in just a second. But this is the LA Colors Moisturizing Lip Gloss, and I don't recall what shade this is. I don't know. I'll have to look. I have another one that's in a package and it's got the shade on it, but this was $1 at Dollar Tree. Once again, it was one of those things. I left what I usually wear at home, stopped in to pick up something cheap just for the weekend. This is what I got, and this has been one of the best makeup discoveries ever for me because this stuff is awesome. I absolutely love it. I feel like it wears really well. And once again, it was $1, and this lasts me forever. I've had this for probably 6 months now, and I don't wear this every single day, but I wear it at least, I don't know, 2 to 3 times out of the week, so it definitely gets used a lot. This is just a close-up, so that's that, and I will go ahead and put some on because I do need some. I haven't put anything on all day, so. Yeah, okay, so that's that. Last but not least, as far as the lip gloss goes, I picked this up kind of on a whim because it was, I think it was $1.50. It was originally $9, but they had it marked down at Rue 21. And this is the Glitz, Glam, and Plump Lip Plumper. Now, what I will say about this is it does not plump your lips at all. That is very deceiving. However, I really didn't buy it for that. I actually bought it for the color. It's just a really nice light pink, and it's got a unique smell, but it's a good smell. I don't really think I would say it smells like peppermint, but maybe a little bit. It's definitely unique, but it's not bad. And this has really good wear as well. I can put this on and I can eat lunch, and after lunch it will still be on, so I love that. And actually there's one more that I've been using a lot, but it's not in there because it's in my purse, and I did not obviously plan this very well. So anyway, I've been using, I don't know who it's by, maybe by Maybelline. It's the Baby Lips, and it's in a little, almost like a chapstick container, and I love that stuff. I would pick that over, I would probably pick that even over this lip gloss because it was inexpensive, and I love the color on my lips. I don't think I filmed a video with wearing that yet, so I might do that. Maybe next week when I film, I'll wear that so you guys can see what it looks like. But it's really pretty, and it's very moisturizing, and just, I feel like an all-over good, just a good buy, just a good purchase. So I would definitely recommend that. And let's see, if you guys have any questions about any of these, feel free to ask me in the comments. I'm still receiving a lot of messages on the hair care products that I reviewed, which is really cool. So I've had several people tell me that they tried those out and they absolutely loved them, and I'm very, very happy about that. So yeah, wait, one more thing. Speaking of hair care, my hair is a little messy today, but anyway, speaking of hair care, there is just one item that I meant to tell you all about in the previous video, but I forgot because I did not have that item. I'd ran out, and I went, I think, like 2 or 3 weeks without getting it, and my hair, I just did not like the way that my hair was without it, so I went back and purchased another one of them up, and that is the TRESemme Keratin Smooth, and it says it controls frizz for up to 48 hours. It smooths and nourishes your hair. And this is a conditioner. They also have the shampoo. I've tried both of them. The shampoo does absolutely nothing for my hair. I'm not going to say it's not a good shampoo, but it doesn't do anything. This is incredible. It really does reduce the amount of frizz, and it does exactly what it says it is supposed to do. So basically what I do, I told you that I had the one and only conditioner, so I put that in my hair, I detangle my hair, and then I use a very, very generous amount of this on top of that. And this stuff is just great. I can't say enough good about this. And it's very inexpensive. I think it was $5, but it's a very good size bottle. This will last me for a while. Let's see what else. I don't know. I think that's probably about it. I'm trying to read the back to see if there's anything specific. I don't know. But I could definitely tell a difference when I was not using this, so that's why I went back to it. And I apologize for leaving that out of the other video, but I put it in this one, so hopefully for anyone who wants to try it out, you can. Anyone with curly hair, I think I said this in my other video, typically deals with frizz. It's just one of those things that just comes with the territory, I guess, but this stuff definitely works. Usually you'll see something, or at least I'll see something, and it will make a big claim about dealing with frizz, and it does absolutely nothing for my hair. That is not the case with this, and once again, it's super cheap, so it's definitely worth trying out. And I think that is about it for today. I have rambled on and hopefully given you some useful information as far as makeup goes if you're wanting to try anything else out. And yeah, I think my next video, if I do a product review or anything like that, it is going to be more planned out, but I think I say that just about every time. Next week, I'm going to try to do a whispered ramble of my favorite movies. One of my subscribers, Michael, has requested that, and he's so awesome. Like, his comments are the best, and I love reading his Facebook posts, and so I definitely wanted to get to that request for him. So I'm going to make that hopefully next week. I think I wanted to do a top 10, but I think I'm also going to add a couple more to that. So maybe like a top 12 or top 13, we'll see. I don't know, I'm indecisive when it comes to like what movies I should pick, or I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that you all are well and that you have an absolutely wonderful week, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.